Hello, everybody. We're back with more Tears of the Kingdom. This is why I love physical media, because I like having the box next to me when I play. It adds to the experience, I feel. Nothing beats playing a game and just having the box right next to you. Anytime, like during loading screens or something, I just look over at it, smile, go back. You miss that with digital. But yeah, last time was probably the greatest moment of this game so far, besides the intro. And that was the first dungeon. We made it to the Wind Temple, and we did not finish it. So we're in the middle of the Wind Temple. Let's see if I can remember where we were. But we got some cool stuff. And speaking of music, this is one of the best original OSTs we've heard. Original OST, when the O in OST stands for original, but whatever. But yeah, so this is the Wind Temple, the legendary Stormwind Arc. In order to figure out what is causing the blizzard, we need to release the 5 locks. And we have released, I believe, 3 of the 5 locks? We've got the dungeon map. And one of the locks is on Basement 1. It's so good, Reb. I don't know if it's as good as Sandship. We'll see the boss. If the boss is better than Tantalus, I would say that it's better than Sandship. But it seems shorter than Sandship. Sandship had a lot of really cool puzzles with the time shift stones, but it's close. I still think Sandship is a better dungeon, but this is looking pretty good. That's what I wanted to check out. I want to go to B1 and see if that staircase will take us to B2. But Charlations did say that she thinks that we can enter B2 from the outside, but I want to check the staircase first. Was there a fly in my room, or am I seeing schizophrenic demons? Alright, let's go behind me. That's not where I wanted to do it all. Is this where I want to go? Yeah, it's to my right. Okay. Yo, what's up, Triple Eight? You saw some in the VOD? Dude, it's been so... Hear this music? And Toolin's with us and he helps us solve the dungeons. I'm so glad dungeons are back, dude. If the rest of the dungeons are as cool as this one is, this game is easily my second favorite Zelda. I mean, I've been blown away by so much. This does seem... I'm just trying to, like, think. I'm like, is there anything from Breath of the Wild that I missed? One of them I do miss, but I don't want it to be in this game, if that makes sense. And that is, I do miss the infinite bombs. But I actually like that bomb. So that's not even a bad, that's not a knock against this game, because I like that bomb flowers are a limited resource, because it makes it so much more fun when you find one and you use them limitingly. So I'd rather have less bombs, but they're really powerful, as opposed to Breath of the Wild where you have infinite bombs, but they're so weak. So I like that. The only thing I do miss is the original weapons, because it was just a really cool thing getting, like, the wind cleavers, or the lightning blades, or the ice great swords. And I know that you can fuse what is essentially the same thing, but it still does kind of take away when all of your weapons kind of look like... I mean, a lot of the ones that I made do look legitimately cool, but you can make, like, this one kind of looks dumb. It looks like a bowling ball glued to a stick, you know? Where Breath of the Wild had, like, legitimately cool original designs, but we'll see. Dude, the journey to this dungeon was incredible. Climbing the Sky Islands with Tulin and the constructs and hearing the music and jumping over the tornado. It was incredible. Alright, but anyways, let's finish this dungeon. I don't have too much time to stream tonight, so let's not waste any more time. Woohoo! I just got done playing Mario, so now my brain has to switch to Zelda. No, you used his Bright Bloom flowers? Oh no. Oh, bomb flowers. I just found out that you can throw bright blooms. None of you assholes told me that. Do you guys realize that when I was exploring the depths, you guys let me waste all my arrows? I thought you could only shoot them with arrows, so like, pew, pew, pew. I didn't know you could just throw them. I would not have wasted like 50, 60 arrows. But now it's fine because I have 300 arrows now. Alright, where's the staircase? Alright, right here. Yeah, it looks like we can take the staircase to the second basement. Oh, maybe not actually. I did see the sky! I did, if you watch the VOD! Yeah, you could see like the stars. Like we were so high. Like Link was in like the stratosphere, bro. It was insane. I saw that. Okay, so the door is locked. So it looks like the only way into the basement is through the outside. Okay. Then we shall do that. Actually, where's the other one? On the other side? Let's get the basement. Let's do the basement first. I'm gonna turn it down so it doesn't echo. But yeah, my goal is to beat this game by September. If I do not beat this game by September, we're going to have a lot of problems because I need to have this done before Mario Wonder comes out. That should be doable. Sometime this month I will plan a 12-hour. We'll get far in this game. We'll do a full 12-hour marathon of just Tears of the Kingdom, and we'll get far as hell into the story and everything. I mean, in my defense, the past few streams have been pretty story heavy, so I think we'll be fine. Look at this. I talked about this in the last VOD. I'm not going to reiterate the things I already said. But, like, I just love this architecture. And this is what I said, like, this is what Zelda fans wanted. Instead of every single dungeon being just a divine beast that all looked the same, we wanted individual architecture, iconic locations, different music for the dungeons. This is what I thought of. A bunch of, like, mini Hyrule castles to explore with open-ended puzzles. I do wish that there was a little bit more enemy variety in this dungeon, but I'm not going to complain too much. That seems to be a little bit nitpicky. But, I do wish that there was more than just constructs and those dragons. I wish that there was maybe, like, I don't know, something else. But that's all. That's my only small gripe. Is I wish that there was a little more enemy variety in this dungeon. Yeah. I highly doubt that this game will beat Majora's Mask for me. But isn't it crazy to say we're about 65 hours into the game, but I still feel like I haven't seen everything that this game has to offer yet? Because there's still so much more to the story, and now I want to see the other dungeons and stuff like that. Wait, why am I going here? I can exit through the other way. Hold up, sorry. I broke the #1 rule. The #1 Zelda fan rule. Never stop playing in the middle of a dungeon. You'll always get lost. That's the #1 rule. And I broke it. I had no choice, though. That's what happens when I stream Zelda on Wednesdays. That's why I had to stream this today, because like I keep streaming Zelda on Wednesdays, and nothing ever gets done because I gotta go to sleep for work the next day. But even the most experienced Zelda fan, if you save your game and turn it off in the middle of the dungeon, the next time you boot it up, you will be lost for the first 10 minutes. That's just how it is. Alright, but hold up. I gotta figure out how to get to basement 2. It looks like the door is that way. I don't want to mark it. Hold up. Aha. Okay, I see. Alright, that's how we get in there. Alright, Tulin, I need your help, buddy. No. Yahoo! Also, we're literally using a piece of the dungeon as our shield. Shout out to Charlations for telling me that. There was a piece of the dungeon that crumbled, and Charlations was like, try fusing that to your shield, and we did. So we have like we have a piece of the dungeon wall as our shield, and it looks sick. It's really big when Link has it out, but then when he puts it on his back, it's small. Well, since this is about to break, might as well just pitch it. I will be taking this, though. Oh, I still have my rocket shield. I like it. I like it. Never in my life have I had this many arrows in a Zelda game. Over 300 arrows. Like, this is even giving me, like, Stone Tower Temple vibes, where it's like, there's just huge drop-offs. You know, I don't know. Dude, I have been... I know people told me that there was dungeons in this game, as opposed to Breath of the Wild, and... once I beat this game, I will be interested, because I've been staying away from spoilers. Like, I don't go on YouTube or watch streams or look up stuff. So I don't know how people feel about this game, really. I know how you guys do from my chat, but that's my community. I don't know if people, if like everybody's in agreement that this is badass, or if people hate it. I don't know. It will be interesting once I beat this game to kind of look up and see how most people feel about the story, the dungeons, the fusing mechanics, because I've stayed away from all of that. Thank you, Plant. I'll do that right now. We only have one more thing to unlock, and it's on the second floor. The Wind Temple. I did enable follower-only mode, though, so we probably would have been fine either way. Beep boop. There we go. Pin it. Pin it to win it. There we go. Now we all know. Alright, just one more left. And even though I told chat not to say anything, they kind of spoil. It's not really a spoiler, because I feel like I'd be willing to bet like $200 that I already know what the boss is because of the trailers. But chat could not help themselves, and I've heard from like 3 or 4 different people that the boss of this dungeon is incredible. I hope that it's not like getting too overhyped for me. I hope that it's not getting too overhyped, but I have heard from quite a few people that this boss is pretty dang good, so. We'll see. I will judge for myself, as I always do. I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. I'm glad. It's been just too hot. I hate having my hair all messed up and it looks like shit every day because of humidity. So I'm just getting excited to get it cut. Alright. Last one is on this floor, but on the other side. So we're probably going to have to... Because I don't think that there's any... Yeah, these two areas are not connected. So we're going to have to enter from a different direction. I'll enter from this door. Can I put a beacon on this? I can if I want to. Well, that's pretty cool. Alright. That makes it a lot easier. It's like putting like mini Pharaoh's winds out. Yep. I did not mean to do that. Sorry, Tulin. And there's still, like, so much cool story stuff. Like, when we got here, for anybody who didn't watch my last stream, when we got here, Tulin saw Zelda on the deck of the ship. And then we heard, like, another voice that we couldn't recognize talking to him. Lots of cool shit. What's up, boy? Yeah, boy. I got my Stormwind Arc shield. I could promise you that I guarantee you where I know where one of the dungeons is. The cool thing about this game is I can't really guess where the dungeons are. You know? But I feel like there's gotta be one in Death Mountain, right? If there was a dungeon in the tornado, the only other thing on the box art, well, the only other two things, Hyrule Castle, the tornado, and Death Mountain with Malice coming out of the top of it. I feel like we're going to be jumping into Death Mountain at some point, and there's going to be, like, the Fire Temple. It's gotta be. Especially now that we know that the Wind Temple was inside of the tornado. I had a sneaking suspicion. I did not know, but the whole time I was heading towards the tornado, I was like, there's got to be a dungeon in there. I didn't know if it was going to be called the Wind Temple. I didn't know if it was going to be the Ice Temple, because I knew there was like a blizzard. I didn't know what it was going to be, but I was like, there's got to be something in that tornado, dude. It's like a huge thing on the freaking map. Wait, where did I just go? All right. Forward and to the right. Let's get this last lock. Oh shit. It's covered in icicles. There we go. That thing looks terrifying. And like an OSHA violation. This looks like a machine that would exist in real life that would probably take a lot of people's fingers off. Ooh. There's a treasure chest in there. Okay. Nope. Wait, hold on. What is that? Is this like architecture? Oh, can Tulin shoot me through that? No. Wait, what the hell? How do I get that? Huh? Am I dumb? Hold up. Give me a second. I have an idea. Oh ho ho! I may have a very good idea. Not quite. I want it to be, yeah, a little straighter. I feel like I'm playing one of those, like, crane games. I'm gonna... Is this gonna work? It's hard to maneuver. How do I turn it? I can't see! Do I attach the chest to it? Wait, no, don't let go of it. Dude, I'm so freaking smart, bro. I don't even know if this is what I was supposed to do. Go up a little higher. Bro, dude, I'm a genius. Get this chest out there. Uh-oh. Well, wait a second. Should be easy just to take the chest itself, right? I don't know if that was... Hold up. Okay, yeah. My only other thought was, like, is there a room below this room where I would have had to ascend? But there's no room below it. So I feel like this is what you, like, had to be what you were supposed to do. Let us see what our prize is. What the hell? What made me take damage? Ice? Oh, that was worth it? Is that our only sapphire? I don't think we've had a sapphire. Never mind, I have 6 of them. Whatever, though. They're still really rare. Can I stop taking damage on these ice stickles? Well, this one's the easiest puzzle of all time. We just gotta reverse this. Reverse the time on this. I know there was a guy there. I'm trying to get better at shield parrying. Let me try. Toolin, bro, I'm trying to get better at shield parrying and you're sniping him. Oh, shit. I want to get better because I've been playing this game long enough to where I should be good at this, but I'm not. I'm too used to Mario 64. I haven't played the game. I've taken like... Dude, my timing is so bad. I can't believe how bad my timing is. No, my shield's gonna break now. Damn, Toolin's lighting him up. I fucking suck ass. Let's meet this. Alright, let me try a Flurry Rush. Why am I so early? Dude, I used to be good at this game. How many hours have I played Breath of the Wild in this game? I still can't do this accurately. Alright, just get in the zone. Or to, oh, well, I'll just take his shit, I guess. Well, I got a new shield now. Oh, there we go, there we go. I'll take it. I'll take it. What is this? Oh no. Is that what I gotta do? That was not what I thought I had to do. Give me a second. Sorry, chat. Okay. I got it. There we go. Look at that, dude. Like, these are some classic Zelda puzzles using the mechanics that this game has given us. And wow, that's it already. That was not too bad at all. That was not too bad at all. That's the last of the locks. Come on, buddy. So is the boss fight just gonna start now, or do we have to go back to the deck? That I don't know.
That's it, Link. We've unlocked them all.
Oh shit.
We should be able to open up the hatch in the main deck now. Come on, let's go.
Alright. Oh no, Toolin of Rito Village updated. What does it say now? You've unlocked the 5 locks. Once you use the terminal and open up the deck hatch, it will be time to step forward and stop the frigid winds spouting from below decks. We know it's the Freezard, dude. In the trailer, it looks scary as shit. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I really don't know if I'm ready, chat. Depending, or considering how much that construct whooped my ass. It's gotta be. We saw it in the trailer. Link was fighting it in the tornado. It's gotta be him. It's literally like an ice monster making ice. We know what this boss is. It's not. If it's not, I'll be so shocked. Alright. He looks scarier than a Gleeok, and the Gleeoks have been whooping my ass, so I don't know if I'm ready for this. Alright. I will try not to talk over the cutscene. What a sick dungeon, man. It was short, but it's the first dungeon in the game. I'd rather have the first dungeon in the game be short as opposed to Twilight Princess Forest Temple, which just drags, bro. I hate that. It's the only dungeon in the game I dislike. Twilight Princess, all the dungeons are spectacular besides Forest Temple. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I'm ready. Oh no, bro. Oh no. What a fun day. Yeah, what if it's Ganon? What if Ganon came out of the smoke and started whooping her ass and we just took us by surprise? This is cinematic as hell! This is cinematic as hell! Oh, he's you! Oh, hell no, I'm so murdered. That's him. It says the name! Colgera! It's not a freeze art, his name's Colgera! Colgera?
Must be what's causing the blizzard.
Oh, God.
Got to take it down.
This is like a freaking anime! Oh, God, it said the title! Dude, not even Wind Waker did that, and it just, well, Breath of the Wild did it, so it's not like it's new, but it said that, it played like music, and it said the boss name. Alright, what do I do?
So strong. Don't get blown away, Link.
Bump this music! You hear this flute music? Holy shit. What do I do?
We need to find a way to hurt it.
Whoa, shit! What the fuck, Link? What are you doing, Dick? Holy shit. I'm getting fucked up. Oh, he's getting his ass whooped, bro. Holy shit.
Really, really big. But I'm sure we can do it.
Okay, I gotta turn this down, bro. He's getting his fucking ass whooped. Okay, it looks like there's shit underneath him. There's like ice underneath him. Hold up. Let me readjust my audio so it's not actually bumping. I'm loving this epic ass music. Yeah! Get the fuck away! Holy shit, he's so scary! I know I'm not hurting him, Toolin. Dickweed. Okay, his health bar didn't go down though.
Where'd it go?
That was hilarious. I'm glad you guys find it so comical. Okay, but the fate of Rito Village is at stake here. Where is he? What the shit? What is that big bubble? What is that bubble? What the frick? So I obviously gotta get under him, but... Shit! What do I do now, though? Oh, God. Jesus Lord. Link. This is like a crazy... Holy... I didn't take any fall damage. What's in here? Okay, I already have one. No, I don't need that. The fact that you fight him just outside the dungeon is incredible. Like, he doesn't have a boss room. You're just fighting him outside the dungeon. That's so cool. Okay, but the problem is, chat, he's not... There's a little bit of an issue here. He's not taking any damage. So we gotta get back up here. The sky is the boss room. That's the coolest shit I've ever heard. How do I get back up? Oh, there's some ships down yonder. You're right. Argarok or whatever. In the city in the sky you fight him. That was one of my favorite things about that. The Scourge of the Wind Temple, Colgera? I'm just gonna say Colgera. Another Mr. Bombastic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Chad. I just waste all my bombs, bro. Okay. I learned my lesson here. Oh, you fucker, get closer! Wasting all my good shit. Alright, so is this just like, now is he weak? He's made of ice, so what if I shoot him with fire shit? Holy frick! That did a redonkulous amount of damage. What is this, like, orb that he summons? Oh, he's teleporting through portals! That's the scene from the trailer! That's the scene from the trailer where he comes out the portal upwards. Thank God he didn't eat me. Ah, I'm missing. Damn. This is so crazy. Yeah, boy. He's got one left, but he's got a lot of health. So now it's like, there's got to be a second phase, right? Because he's got one segment left, but he's still got a decent amount of health. There's no way that this is the last of his health. Oh God, he's doing crazy shit. Whoa! Shit! What the fuck, bro? I just got blasted. I thought I could smash his shit. Well, we learned our lesson. I got sucked in the portal. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, there I am. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away! Pog chant moment. You guys hear this music? It's getting... Is this... What is this? I know this song. The is this Dragon Roost? The is it really playing Dragon Roost right now during this fight? Oh, he went crazy mode. This is incredible! This is incredible, dude! This game, okay, this game, yeah. Sorry, this is my new second favorite Zelda. Was there even a boss fight in frickin' Breath of the Wild this sick? Like this set piece cinematic? I don't know. I don't even think the final fight with Ganon was as good as this. Oh shit, I don't have a bow, that's why I can't use it. Yeah! Doesn't damage me. He does get knocked back, but it doesn't do damage, so I might as well just smash through him. Here. It's like orchestrated Dragon Roosts. Sayonara. Bitch. Tulin, help! Help me! Woohoo! This feels like it could have been like a final boss. That's how good this is, I feel. Like they're going all out. You're fighting in the vortex. The music is going. You're skydiving, dodging icicles being shot upward. No, I hit the thing. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Bounce on him, bounce on him. And fire arrow. Shoot it with another fire arrow. And what's gonna happen now that his segments are destroyed? Oh God, phase 2. Oh. Oh, he spits tornadoes now? Oh no. Oh. You hear this music? Turn it up.
Link, don't get too close to the tornadoes! Get ready!
I'm just speechless. I really am. I really don't even have words to say. He busted through both layers. What? That was even. I thought he was gonna bounce off and then I was gonna shoot. He busted through both. All right, that's how we're finishing him off, bro. That's how we're finishing him off. Forget the arrows. We're busting through his. That was incredible. I didn't expect him to go through both. So I guess if you have enough momentum, you can go through both. This is everything I wanted. Amazing boss fight, sick music, 2 phases. I'm a sucker for multiple phases in boss fights. Take these, sayonara, dick. Alright. We're gonna finish him off in style. We're gonna smash through his final segment. Not too hard of a fight, though. Amazingly fun, but not that difficult. Surprisingly. Like, compared to, like, Thunderblight Ganon and shit, this was not too shabby, man. I'll take it. On a 3-heart challenge, without, fairies and healing, maybe different. I can't believe they're using the Dragon Roosle motif, man. I can't believe that. That's so awesome. The flute is going nuts! This is my favorite song in the game out of the new songs. Easily. Here we go. That was so sick. Easy fight. Pretty easy fight, but just sick as shit. I wish it was a little harder, but cinematically, masterpiece. Now I just want to fight all the bosses. What the hell's the Ganon fight gonna be? If they went this hard with this fight, what's the Ganon fight gonna be? Alright. Story. I'll turn it up for story. The tornado went away. I love that the tornado went away. That's like such Majora's Mask, where like you heal the area. It's a tear! It's a tear of the kingdom! They are so much larger than I thought. Finally, we see another tear. Thank God this is not a 3-heart challenge, because I'm grabbing this shit. I earned it, bro. Yeah, oh, dude, the tornado's gone. Is it gone on my map now? Oh, there's even an update. It says the ice covering the altar melted after you vanquished the monster, revealing a shining stone set there. You can sense a great power emanating from the stone, and Tulin senses it as well. That's so cool that they update it for, like, this small segment. Hold up, world map. Yeah, the tornado's not on the map anymore, but instead it shows the whole ass dungeon on the map. That is awesome. It's crazy how small the dungeon is compared to the whole map. What the shit? The dungeon looks so puny when you zoom out fully. Alright, anyway, shut up. Eight hearts. All right, give me some story. I'm ready. I'm hungry for some story. Show me like the champions of old or something. This is his character arc, bro. This is the day he became a hero. You earned it, bro.
Tulin, my brave fledgling.
I know that voice. It's you.
It is.
You're the
It's
one who's been
it's the Rito champion. We've never seen him. He's got the Zonai Man.
Yes, I am your ancestor from a time long ago. I proudly served Hyrule's first king. I was a Rito warrior and a sage with control of the wind.
The sage.
Where you fight,
He was the Sage of
the
Wind.
winds follow. would expect nothing less from my descendant. You make me proud.
Do forget the champion. Sorry, Rivali.
That monster you defeated, the source of that intense blizzard, it was summoned by the Demon King. He thought it could stop you from obtaining the stone you just found. My secret stone.
Any green tier chats in the chat?
Secret stone?
This is a lot to learn all of a sudden. I know.
The Demon King Ganon.
But listen while I tell you what happened in the past. A tale of the imprisoning war.
Yeah.
And the mission our people must accomplish.
Oh my god, this is what I waited for. Tell me the story.
Years ago, when the kingdom of Hyrule was still young, a great evil, the Demon King, descended on the land. He sought to...
Why does he look like Demise? Why is Zelda there?
But Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, requested my aid.
The Seven
As
Sages.
well as that of 5 other warriors. To help in the fight, Rauru entrusted us with amazing artifacts. Secret stones. Objects that amplified our formidable abilities. I carried one into battle as the Sage of Wind. It was thrilling to fight alongside my fellow sages.
Why did Ganon
We
look
were
like
still no match for the Demon King's overwhelming power.
He looks... That's not what he looks like in the
His magic
picture.
was staggering, and I was unable to slip past his defenses, no matter how hard I tried.
Why does he look like Demise? That's not what he looks like.
King Rauru realized that we would not be able to defeat the Demon King. To save our world, King Rauru sacrificed himself and sealed the Demon King away.
So that was the imprisoning war.
Whoa.
The rest of us survived that climactic battle, and I would soon receive a visitor with a request that would define the future of the Rito. It was another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time.
This is blowing my fucking mind.
The Demon King will return. The magic binding him will be undone. When that time comes, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him. But Link will only succeed with the Rito's help. Summon the winds and support this hero.
It was clear what part the Rito would play.
It will be an honor to defeat the Demon King. I swear to you that when the Demon King returns, the Rito Sage of Wind will awaken once more. And you can count on the full support of the Rito.
Whoa. There's so much to talk about. There's so...
Now you know about the imprisoning war, and a mission I accepted on our behalf. You've saved Rito Village, but there's more to do. The Demon King will soon recover his full strength.
Oh no.
Tulin,
He
my
looked so
brave
scary.
Leslie, you must take up my secret stone and honor the Sage of Time's request. Fight the Demon King with the swordsman Link.
Okay. Tulin is the sage now!
So it's my mission to fight the Demon King with you?
Oh god, they're sending him to fight him?
Link! This is so amazing! I can't believe my ancestor gave me such an important mission. And it involves fighting alongside you to save the world. If we don't do anything, then the world is gonna be in big trouble. I can't let that happen. I'll do this. I'll happily take this secret stone.
The green sub badge! The Sage of Wind, baby!
I am the Sage of Wind! Look! Check out what I can do now! Huh?
He's got a stand? Holy shit. Look what I can do. Summons his stand.
Link, hold out your hand. I, Tulin, the Sage of Wind, swear to fight by your side until the end. Take this. It's proof that I'm with you.
Do we get to use his ability now to make gusts? Does he give us his Sage ability? Can we just do it whenever now? It's a ring! Oh, that's so sick! Oh, I love it! That's the pins from the collector's edition! That's the Wind Sage symbol! You can summon his stand!
You can use that ring to call on my power anytime, alright?
That is so cool.
Okay, let's head back to the village and tell Dad.
I love Tulin. That was incredible. Everything. The past hour has been insane. I was still reeling from the boss fight before they dropped the lore dump on me. Hold up. I'll wait. I don't know what's gonna happen. If there's gonna be another cutscene, give me a second. I don't know if there's gonna be. Okay, there's another. Dude, this game's story. This is cinematic. This is what I never. Okay. Dude, your son is the shit, bro. I hate kids, but even Tulin's awesome. That's how much I love him. This feels like the end of the game, bro. What the shit, all these scenes? Dude, the snow melt. This is goated. This is like Majora's Mask when you free the Spring Village. It's springtime in Hebra. I am blown away. Part of me thought that the tornado would just stay and the snow would stay. And it would be implied that it would be healed later. But you actually changed the region. You saved the region. Fuck. And all the adults come back to the village. Wow. Very impressive, Aonuma. Very impressive, dude. Dude, the adults come back. There's like stakes. Okay, let me okay, there's just one thing I want to say before I talk to these people. I'm not going to go on a rant right now. But hold on. I got to pull up an image, okay? From my computer. I don't know what folder it's in. Give me a second. One small thing, okay? Just one small thing. That I have to talk about. Not that I'll forget it. But like, you know, I just gotta talk about it. Give me a second. Okay. Let me pull this up on stream. There's so much. Like, the Sage at time. This is gonna be... Dude, Zelda's so good, and I have so many thoughts, but I'm not gonna talk here for an hour. All I want to say is this. Let me get one thought out. One thought at a time. Okay? Ganon. This is what he looks like, right? We have not seen him look like this in the game because when we saw him in the cave, he was zombified. I was under the impression that he would go from zombified to this. This is not what he looked like in that cutscene. This is not what he looked like. He looked like Demise. He had the glowing red hair. He had horns. What we saw in that flashback is not this. I expected to see this. What we saw looked way fucking scarier. That looked horrifying. I gotta go back and just let's get all the details. But he had like glowing hair, and the horns. He looked even crazier than this. This looks intimidating. But the other thing was like a demon. It was literally like Demise, where he had the scars and like the almost scaly skin. That was like Demise. Yeah, like glowing eyes like Demise. That was way more reminiscent of Demise than this. This looks like Ganondorf. What the shit? Okay, sorry. Let's move on. We'll talk more later. We'll talk more. I just had to get that one thing out the way. I just had to get that one thing out the way. There's a lot more I'll talk about in a second, but... God, I love being a Zelda fan. Holy... Okay. This is so... Look at the sun! This is art. This is art. Video games are art, bro. Alright, you guys, you did it! Yeah, turns out it was easy once we started working together. Dude, this was no small feat. Thanks for the sub! I'm so glad you did that now and not during the cutscene, thank you. Thank you for not resubbing during the cutscene. Thank you.
34 months? Holy coo www.
I can't believe the Stormwind Arc from the children's song was real. Me neither. He could have knocked me over with the feather. So, who are the other sages gonna be? Sidon. We're gonna see Sidon become a sage, bro. Ah! Yeah, he's gonna be a sage. Riju's gonna be a sage. I don't know if Yunobo's alive. He hasn't seen him yet. If he's alive, he might be a sage. But there was like other shit. There was 7, right? So that would be... Hold up. Let's do the math here. 7 sages. Is Rauru one? Or was he the king? I don't know. I think Rauru was one because he had the tier. So Rauru, Zelda... I don't know the old ones, but... Tulin, Sidon... Riju and Yunobo. So there'd still be one missing, right? That's what I'm saying, Paya, dude. Because we need a Sheikah representative. I'm telling you, Paya should become one. Because Impa's too old. I think Impa's too old. I feel like Paya I would pop off if Paya was a sage. She was like the Sheikah one and she had like a purple tier. Alright, anyways, here we go. For a job well done, Tulin. Is that Revali's bow? Wait, what? This bow meant so much to you, and you're giving it to me? It was always my intention to give it to you once you became of age as a warrior. I have something to talk about after this, obviously. Dad, thank you. I'll prove to you I've become a warrior worth of carrying it. Oh my god, dude. Literal chills, man. Hey, Link, that woman in the vision my ancestors showed us, didn't she look just like Princess Zelda to you? Do you think that was the real princess? It's funny you bring that up, Tulin. I have a lot to say about that. I mean, it seemed like a long, long time ago. There's still a bunch of unanswered questions. I gotta know more about the figure we saw in the Stormwind Arc, so I'm gonna go look into it personally. Next time you see me, I'll have more information about Princess Zelda, so check in with me sometime, okay? And remember, with my sage's power, the two of us can keep working together no matter what. The Vow of Tulin, Sage of Wind. Proof of the Vow of Tulin, Sage of Wind. Use it to summon or dismiss the Avatar of Tulin. Holy hell, bro. You know what would make this game crazy? Oh, Tulin of Rito Village complete. We awakened him as a sage. Imagine if Ganon killed him. Oh, man. That would be like... That would be one of the saddest things in Zelda. Dude, I'm just... But he has, in the trailer, he's got a tear on the crown. He had the keys. Gonna be. I still think Yonobo. I'm just saying. He's got one of the sage's tears, bro. We know Ganon's not a sage. We know he's not a sage. He had to have taken it from somebody. Oh, now the music. Dude, we stopped the blizzard. Can we see the Stormwind Arc from here? Hold up. What direction is it? Should be forward. No. We can. Oh my god, this game is awesome. You can literally just see the dungeon from here now that the tornado's gone. That's so cool. Holy shit. Alright, sorry. So do I not need this outfit on anymore? Nope. We can switch back to our Hylian stuff. Or I can switch back to this. Much better. Yeah, Link, let's go. Alright. How do I use Tulin's thing? I'll keep getting stronger and stronger until the day comes when we can fight together again. I'm a descendant of the Sage of Wind, after all. I'm not going to be the one who holds you back, Link. I'm worried about Princess Zelda, too, so I'll keep looking into things from this end. Once again, we owe you so much. Not only did you save the village, you helped set Tulin straight. The Rito will never forget this debt. It is now our turn to aid you. You can leave the Hebra Mountains to us. We'll scour them and find you your lead on Princess Zelda. Our hearts are always with you, Link. Remember that, and don't be a stranger. Thank you, Link. Truly. You've taught Tulin the most valuable lesson of all. My husband is beside himself with joy and relief. No one wanted Tulin to come into his own more than him. Teba and I shall watch over Tulin so he can lend himself to your quest. I will pray with full heart for your good fortune and Princess Zelda's safety. I'm thinking about heading over to Lookout Landing as a representative of the Rito. Oh, he's gonna go to Lookout Landing with Purah! The town with Purah. If Hyrule's not at peace, the Rito aren't at peace either, right? I just need to get a couple things together and I'll be ready to set out. Just a master. This is... I wish I could go back in time. Oh, there's like a house up there. I don't think I've ever been there. I'm gonna set that on my marker. No, I don't think I've been there. Wait, is that the blue one? Wait, where is that? Oh, that's closer than I thought. Oh, maybe I have been there. No, I have been there. I was there. Because that's where the, second memory was. Well, hold up. Yeah, dude, I'm just so blown away, man. This was an absolute masterpiece. I wish I could go back in time and slap myself when I was not excited for this game because I thought I was going to reuse too much. They just really outdid themselves in a lot. So far, this story has been above and beyond what I expected. So, at the risk of... I don't want to rant for an hour, but let me just fire some stuff off here. We already talked about Ganon, how the hell he looks like Demise. I feel like this game is doing what I want it to do, but not in the way that I thought it would. I feel like this game is explaining the Downfall timeline legitimately. I think that they're retconning how the Downfall timeline came into existence. Because, like I've talked about before as a Zelda fan, as a fan of Zelda's story, I always thought that the Downfall timeline explanation was the dumbest. Because it almost felt more of like a multiverse thing, you know? It felt like more like a multiverse than a timeline split. Because the two timeline splits between the adult timeline and child timeline make complete sense. Even if it's confusing for some people, it makes 100% sense with no plot holes. It's just like, okay, Link gets sent back, he lives out his childhood, that was one timeline, and the timeline that Zelda remains there herself became another one. That makes sense. The Downfall timeline never made sense to me because it's like, okay, well, this is the timeline in which Ganon killed Link and became all powerful. That doesn't make sense, though, because why would that split off into a different timeline? Because then, why wouldn't any time that any Link died, would it not split off into a timeline? So, the Downfall timeline always didn't make sense to me, and in my opinion was kind of bad writing. And it's funny, because Breath of the Wild and this are heavily going off of the Downfall timeline. That imprisoning war scene is literally the intro to Link's Awakening, although there's heavy retcons to it. In Link's Awakening, it was known as like the Seven Wise Men. So they were all, it was the King of Hyrule and the Seven Wise Men. Ganondorf became all powerful. Just like how we saw him look like Demise, he got all 3 pieces of the Triforce, and they needed to imprison him and sacrifice like the Sacred Realm. Which, it looks like that is like shot for shot what they just explained. Except instead of 7 wise men, it's sages of different races. Which makes sense, and I accept that as a retcon, because for one, that's more interesting because it unifies Hyrule, and for two, a lot of those races didn't exist back during Link to the Past. You know? Did I say Link's Awakening? If I did, I'm sorry. I meant A Link to the Past. So having them, instead of just being all Hylian men, they're just like Rito and Gerudo and Zora and Goron. That makes more sense. So, yes, it seems to be a retelling of the Imprisoning War, which I'm fine with, because the Imprisoning War never really made too much sense in the context that we knew it from Link's Link to the Past. I don't know why I always want to say Link's Awakening. But that is, if you look up the beginning of Link to the Past, that's the same story, except with heavy modifications. It's literally, Ganon got all 3 pieces of the Triforce, he became invincible, nobody could stop him, so the king took this, all the sages, so the king and the 6 sages went, they fought a crazy battle, they almost died, they couldn't defeat him, so as a last-ditch effort, they sealed him in the Sacred Realm, which became the Dark World. That's the story. And it seems like this is a modification of that. Because we see, instead of like the King of Hyrule being Hylian, he was a Zonai. So it seems to be a rewriting of that, which I'm fine with. Because none of that stuff ever happened on screen. It was always like in an instruction manual or told as a blurb at the beginning. So it always was the weakest part of the Zelda story. So if they're going to go back and rewrite that, I think that's completely fine. I'm actually in support of that. Also, though, oh my god, Impa's here? Who else is here that I should know about? Anyways, sorry if I'm rambling a lot, but I love Zelda's story. I love the characters, I love the symbolism, I love all this shit. I apologize. The only other thing I want to say is, Age of Calamity made me hate Princess Zelda, but this game makes me love her. Because it seems like they're doing a similar arc to the first Zelda. Because I just can't believe what this poor girl has been through. So let's first off, the timeline is going to be completely screwy if you look at just Princess Zelda. Because, I don't know where she is now. She might still be in the past, which is going to just make my head hurt even more. But there's 2 things that they could do with Zelda. As we know, when she fell, we knew from the trailers that she goes into the past. We even saw when Link gave her the Master Sword that was all broken. It was like, it like reversed time, and Zelda got the destroyed Master Sword. From that cutscene, we saw that Zelda was there during the sealing of Ganon. Zelda was there during the Imprisoning War. So 2 things could happen. Either we're going to have to go back in the past, which is going to just completely fuck the timeline. But as long as this is Downfall, I don't really care. Because nothing that could happen in this universe will ever affect, like, Ocarina or Majora or Twilight Princess or Wind Waker. Because this is already almost positively confirmed to be in the Downfall. So I don't really care. Because that was always the weakest one anyways. So, either A, we're going to go back in the past and get Zelda. Or B, which is what I'm theorizing right now. That would be cool. Option A would be cool, but I have a different theory. I don't really know why, but just because I feel like it would call back to Skyward Sword and it would also avoid plot holes. I feel like at some point, Zelda is probably sealed in a crystal like she was in Skyward Sword, and we have to thaw her out. Which means that this poor girl, in Breath of the Wild, she couldn't awaken to her powers. During the Great Calamity, she finally awakened to her powers, and for 100 years, she sealed Ganon. And we thought that was bad. But now it looks like she went back in time and has actually been around for 10,000 plus years. And she might be sealed somewhere. That means she met with Rauru, and she met the old sages, and she's been putting these things into motion. And now suddenly the logo makes sense. Because the logo is an Ouroboros, which is death and reincarnation. It's two serpents devouring each other, which is like a symbol of infinity. And that's why the logo makes sense, because Zelda started this story, and now she's going to end it. Because she went back in time, manipulated the events, and now I'm assuming we'll see her at the end. Yeah, the logo, it's a double Ouroboros. It's a double Ouroboros. Not Ouroboros. That's from Resident Evil. Let me pull up the logo. This feels like a story lore run now, baby. This blew me away, dude. This was the most incredible Zelda stream I have experienced in a long time. Hold up. Hold up. Tears. And there's still... I feel like I know a lot more about the story now. I feel like I went from knowing nothing to now having a pretty good grasp. But there are still some major questions. But that explains why Ganon looked like that. The reason why... I hope we get to fight him like that. If we go into the past or something. The reason why Ganon looked like that is because that was Ganon with the full Triforce. I'm assuming. I'm assuming. Sorry, my computer doesn't want to cooperate right now. To pull up this. Here we go. Please don't crash, OBS. Oh no, is my OBS crashed? It doesn't want to pull up this image for some reason. No, I shouldn't have done this. Okay, here we go. I think we're fine. It's because the image is like 4K quality. I thought my stream crashed. Thank God it did not. See? The logo is... It says, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It's the rusted Master Sword going into the Zonai Blade. And it's two Zonai serpents devouring each other. And we've known that since the logo was revealed. And now it makes sense because it's a cycle of reincarnation. And it could also... I mean, it could tie into Ganon's reincarnation. It could tie into Zelda being brought back to the past, tying back into the future. It could go to the sages passing on their will to the next, you know, successors. It's starting to make a lot more sense overall. How did he get all the Triforce? I have a feeling they're going to retcon this, but how he got the full Triforce in the original was he defeated Link in Ocarina of Time, which never made sense because I already explained why. It felt more like a weird multiverse what-if story, but the original story was he defeated Link, got his Triforce of Courage. He already had power. He already got power. He took his courage and then took his from Zelda. He had all three, and then the sages had to seal him away. But I feel like this is going to rewrite that, which I'm fine with because I always thought that part of Zelda history was stupid anyways, because it didn't really make sense. Because it's like, okay, well, why would the Hero of Time dying be a whole separate story? It doesn't make sense. So it seems like there's going to be a different explanation, and I'm fine with that. Maybe he... I don't know. But they're referring to him as the Demon King. I just want to see more Ganon. I want to see more about how everything happened. But he looked nuts. And then he was a zombie. I expected, again, to see zombie Ganon like we saw in the trailers, and then he was going to go Ganondorf mode. But that was like Demise mode, which we'd never seen. Maybe in the trailer, though. Actually, in that last trailer, there's that scene where, like, he's, like, summoning a blood moon in his hair. I remember saying that it looked like Demise, but we couldn't see his face like that. Alright. Let's talk to Impa. I can't stream for much longer, but we can talk to some people. What's up, Impa? Oh, Link, we meet again. Kado and I came here to see a geoglyph. Sadly, we were thwarted by the blizzard and grounded nearby. After it finally calmed down, we made our way to this village. We plan to get on with finding that geoglyph shortly. Link, I've been wondering, have you found the geoglyph in southern Eldon yet? Everybody keeps telling me to go there, but I've not gone there. I don't know what I'm doing next. My sights were so focused on... Wait, is that a... Oh, God, is that the blood moon over there? What is that? What is that? Big cloud of malice or whatever. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. No problem, Reb. If there's anything cool, just watch the VOD. The map in the Forgotten Temple showed a geoglyph that looks like a stone tablet. The Purapad one. That's the one that's next chronologically, too. We intend to investigate that geoglyph as well. Oh, I'm going there. That's the next one chronologically. What's up, Kato? The geoglyph in southern Eldon. We will likely focus our investigation there next. Perhaps you could head that way as well, courageous one. Well, I guess I know where I'm going next. The map in the Forgotten Temple. We intend to go on a journey to visit the geoglyphs it's depicted. It was quite a bit of work to copy down that map. If only we had a picture capturing tool. Well, I know where I'm going next for the story. There's a geoglyph right around here. That's the Purapad one, and then we'll get to see the next part of the, Hold up. I wonder if that scene, that crazy cutscene, counted as one of the memories, right? The Awakening, Unfamiliar World. So, if we go there, we'll get Memory 5, which takes place after, like, Zelda got brought back to the castle. So we'll get to see some cool shit with Sonia. No, that didn't count. What? That didn't even count as a memory? That whole story wasn't even a memory? Okay. There's so many memories. Well, I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of the story. Especially if now we get to see pretty much Zelda start the imprisoning war. Or, like, the events leading up to the imprisoning war. This is... Oh, my God. What a perfect choice for, like, a narrative to explore. The Zelda team really killed it. Because the imprisoning war was one of the... and it's funny, because I talked about this in my Ocarina of Time streams all the time. And everybody thought I was crazy. I literally made a video about it. Do I still have that video? Hold up. I made a video explaining the old imprisoning war because it's one of the coolest things about Zelda lore that has like no context. So the choice of the Zelda team to actually go back and make a full story to flesh that out, even if it means they have to retcon and rewrite some stuff, I'm down with. Using time travel to retcon stuff has never been new anyways in Zelda. They've been doing that since frickin' Ocarina of Time in 1996 or whatever. Hold up. I made a video explaining the imprisoning war. And it was like 45 seconds or so, but... Okay. Maybe I don't have it. It might be on my hard drive. Oh, it might be in pictures, not video, because I have it saved to Zelda lore. Aha! I've got it. Hold on. Let me watch this myself first. I made a whole video for you guys just explaining the imprisoning war before we did A Link to the Past because I know it could be confusing. Let me watch this.
The story that I'm about to tell you is one of darkness and destruction.
I'll play it on stream in a second.
What happened when evil triumphed over good?
Because I can't watch it and hear it at the same time. Actually, screw it. I could just mute my mic and listen to it on my phone. I'll just do that. I want to see this now, because I made this like a year and a half ago. Okay. So, a lot of this is probably going to be retconned in this game, but I don't even care. I just want to compare and contrast. Thank you, Zach Lawlate from the past, for making this badass video. It's only 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes. Alright. So, this may now be outdated, but let's see what this video is. The story that I'm about to tell you is one of darkness and destruction. This is a tale of what happened when evil triumphed over good. This is the Downfall Timeline. After the Hero of Time's defeat, at last, Ganondorf found himself in the possession of the Triforce of Wisdom that dwelt within Princess Zelda and the Triforce of Courage that dwelt within Link. His true power achieved, he transformed into the Demon King. The 7 Sages of Hyrule, led by Princess Zelda, sealed away Ganon and the Triforce in the Sacred Realm as a final resort. For a brief time, it seemed as though peace had returned to the kingdom. However, there were many who knew of the existence of the Triforce and the existence of the Sacred Realm because of the events set in motion by Ganondorf. Their lust aroused, they rushed to gain access to the Holy Land in their quest to obtain the power of the gods. Little did they realize that the Sacred Realm had been transformed into the Dark World by Ganondorf's evil heart. None returned from their adventures. Instead, only the power of darkness flowed forth. The King of Hyrule ordered the 7 sages to seal away the Sacred Realm. The Knights of Hyrule guarded the sages as they offered up their prayers, but demons descended upon them from within the Sacred Realm, and a fierce battle unfolded in which a majority of the combatants were killed. The entrance to the Sacred Realm was sealed once again, tight enough that it should never have been reopened. Hundreds of years went by, and eventually the sages passed down their power to chosen maidens who would carry on the role as protectors of the once great Sacred Realm. Additionally, descendants of the Knights of Hyrule carried on their duties as well. These knights, chosen by the king, rose up to defend their people following the Hero of Time's defeat. While Ganondorf may have killed him in battle, his legacy did not die. Those inspired by the Hero of Time's courage fought and sacrificed themselves in the imprisoning war in order to seal away the overwhelming darkness that threatened Hyrule. Many of these knights perished in the war, but the remaining members believed that one day, the hero of legend would be reborn from their ranks. Our story begins on a stormy night, as one such descendant is about to embark on an adventure that will forever change the world. All right, so it seems like, okay, so I don't even know where to start with all this. Point is, originally it seems like the origin point for the imprisoning war originally came from Ocarina of Time. That's how it was explained for a long time. That the origin of the imprisoning war happened after Ocarina of Time, but this game seems to be retconning that to saying that it started at Hyrule's inception and creation. And I'm okay with that. It does kind of retcon like a Link to the Past and shit, but I guess that could just be a separate timeline now or something. But, because in the original thing, the only major difference is, instead of the sages from Ocarina of Time being the ones to seal Ganon, it seems like these old sages, the one with Rauru, like we just saw the Rito, those were the 7 ones. Because the history plays out the same. Ganon got too powerful, they tried to seal him away, he was whooping their ass, and they had no choice but to seal him instead of defeat him, sorry. They tried to defeat him, they couldn't, so they had to seal him, which was a temporary solution. Seems to be the same story, but instead of the sages from Ocarina of Time, it's the sages that we see here from way back in the past. Also, instead of it being about the Hero of Time, there could have been like a legendary hero, and that's why the Knights of Hyrule are created. That's why in Breath of the Wild, there's strong knights in the Hylian Royal Guard, and instead of this Link happens to be the chosen hero that was foretold because Zelda told them all. I didn't even think about that because she was like, one day a knight named Link will come here and he'll need your help. So the reason why that legend started is because Zelda went back in the past and told everybody. So that actually adds more to the story. Because before it was just a legend. It was just like, oh, everything was about Ocarina of Time, and now it seems to be like the origin of Hyrule's inception, which seems to be a retcon, which is fine. But instead of the Hero of Time being the origin of the legend, now Zelda going back and telling all of the sages that one day a hero will come up. That is so cool. I didn't even think about that. Let me go back to my gameplay feed. So instead of the legend just coming out of nowhere, the reason why everybody believes that one day a hero will rise up and defeat Ganon is because Zelda told them from the past. That makes it so much cooler, I think. I think that makes it way cooler because it explains the origin of the legend. That's why it's called The Legend of Zelda. Oh my god, bro. This is so good. 10 out of 10 story already. How is this going to end, bro? That's why it's The Legend of Zelda. Because she went back in time and told everybody, oh god, there's the Blood Moon. What if Ganon came out and he's like, demise? The moon opens up and he comes out. He's like, alright, enough talking. I'm whooping your ass. Oh, look how wholesome this is. They're all going to bed together. Not like in a weird way. They're family. Shut up. Oh my god. I'm not following them to be creepy. I just love the AI. I love the attention to detail. The sun goes down, they're going bedtime. Any new dialogue? Oh my god, there is new dialogue! I can't believe this! Zelda team's attention to detail is nuts. Guess I'm more tired than I thought. I'm heading back home to rest a bit. I need to keep the Great Eagle bow my dad gave me in tip-top shape too. Awesome. Awesome. Good night, sweet prince. Oh god, he's gonna give me a quest. I was proud to bequeath my Great Eagle bow to my fully fledged son, of course. In Breath of the Wild, you get that bow, but I guess it's implied that he gave it back to Tabo once he didn't need it anymore. Which makes sense, because it was a Rito heirloom. But it does leave me without the bow I've used for so long. An elder should... I forgot he's the leader of the village now. An elder shouldn't go unarmed, so I'll be crafting myself another one as soon as I can. The bow that I gave Tulin was a masterpiece. After so many years of use, it was like another limb for me. But I think I have it in me to craft one just as good. If you want your own Great Eagle bow, I wouldn't mind crafting one for you too while I'm at it. I'll need a swallow bow, 5 bundles of wood, and 3 diamonds. Oh my gosh. 3 diamonds. It might not be easy to come by, but if you can collect them all, the bow is yours. The legacy of the Rito quest. Bro, how many diamonds I got? Like 1 after playing for 70 hours? Oh, I do have 3. I do have 3. Do I have the stuff now? I don't have the swallow bow. Shit. I have everything else besides the swallow bow. Oh, I kind of want the Great Eagle bow. I'm sorry, Dally. I don't know why, bro. Anyways, I gotta wrap up. I gotta eat dinner. I got plans tonight, but this was... I don't know. This is... Like, okay, Majora's Mask is probably still going to be my favorite Zelda game, but I feel like this game is doing more for Hyrule and the Hyrule lore than any other Zelda game since Ocarina of Time. Majora's Mask is beautiful, but it has almost nothing to do with the timeline or Zelda as a whole. It's more a personal story about the Hero of Time going to Termina, and it's more about their lore, which makes me love it so much. But in terms of, like, the overall scope, this is the Downfall timeline game I always dreamed of. This is the game about the Downfall timeline I always... Hold up. That's why Zelda's there explaining the Blood Moon thing, too, because she's in the past, probably when the Blood Moon started. Let's watch this scene like we've seen. I love Zelda in this game. She's so cute, has short hair. The world is threatened once again. Fuck. I don't want to stop playing now, but I had a great time. This was... That boss fight, chat was right, dude. You know what would be a perfect idea for DLC? Give us a boss rush mode. If the bosses are that good, forget the Blight Ganons. Just give us a boss rush, dude. I don't even need a master mode, because master mode in Breath of the Wild kind of sucked balls. The real master mode is 3 Heart Challenge anyways. Give us a boss rush DLC. I'd love the shit out of that. Alright. I think that's where I'm going to end, though. Blown away. Absolutely blown away. I will be playing some off stream. I just want to check out some Sky Islands, look for caves, do some side quests. The next time, I'm going to be playing this game off stream tonight and tomorrow. The next time I stream it, though, I'll tell you. Here's my game plan. This is my game plan. Next time we stream this, we're going to go right to the Geoglyph, the next one, so we can see the more of the story. Right where Impa told us to go. We're going to the Purapad Geoglyph over here. And then, I think I'm going to go to see the Great Deku Tree. Because we have not talked to the Great Deku Tree. Maybe he knows where the Master Sword is. Maybe he knows more about Zelda. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go Geoglyph, Deku Tree. Maybe tomorrow. Honestly, if I wake up early enough and get some stuff done, I'll do some tomorrow. I might do some tomorrow. But anyways, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the Geoglyph and the Deku Tree and take it from there. All right. I'm going to save right here. Oh. Oof. Can't wait. Dude, you guys are awesome. Thanks for letting me just rant about Zelda. I've been doing so many side quests that I forgot how like the story was, and that was the lore dump I wanted. That was the big fat lore dump. I'm gonna be thinking about this all night. I'm gonna be laying in bed just looking at my ceiling, thinking about like the imprisoning war and just shit. Oh god. Okay. Anyways, peace out. I gotta get the credits ready. Have a good night, guys. I might see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, 1,000,000% I'll see you guys Wednesday.